I'm Jayme and I'm studying teaching at Monash University's Peninsula campus. I was interested in becoming a teacher because I've always had a passion for helping others and working with kids. The enjoyment that comes from it, the enthusiasm, their willingness to learn new things, to try new things, and that sense of reward you have when you teach them something new. I really enjoy the theory and the practical side of it. So our tutorials and our lectures, they're filled with all these theories and wonderful ideas that we use in education. And then our placements, we get to go and take those theoretical ideas and put them into practice. And you can see what's going to work well, what might not work well, what can you change and adapt. So your placement, you get to take all these ideas and you go into a classroom and you try things. And you get to see with a real set of learners as opposed to, say, a theoretical classroom setting. What you do in a placement it develops from your first year through to your final year in terms of developing your knowledge and your skills further. So in my first year, where I was at Peninsula Primary School, it was purely observational placement. And then my fourth year placement this year, I had 30 days of professional experience in the classroom. So it was taking lessons, ended up taking full days by the end of that placement, parent-teacher interviews. I got to see the foundation students that I had. I got to see their first ever day of school, which was really just fantastic. I got to see them come into the classroom for the first time with their parents, unpack their bags and all the little things that you take for granted on the first day of school. I got to see them do that for the first time. And that, I think, was a really special day and probably my most favourite day of placement I've ever had. When I found out I was placed in the Mornington Peninsula region, which is local to where I grew up, I was really thrilled. And I liked having that connection to my community. I felt like I was giving back to my community in a sort of way, giving back to the fact that I grew up with a wonderful education and I wanted to give that back to my students. I feel as if I'm a lot more self-assured to be able to go into a classroom and to be able to perform at my best, to be as aware as I am, to be able to get up there and take a lesson when needed, to be flexible with my mentors, to be able to be adaptable to the needs of my students, to be able to, say, implement a range of different types of teaching and learning strategies which you've learned at university to be able to best fit your students.